right, so hi everybody, I'm Laura Flanders, and I couldn't be happier to be here. This is an extraordinary honor to be kicking off today's event, where we are celebrating Danita Geltner's 3 books and a whole lot more. Of course, in the area of poetry, she has an endless real claims to fame. She's been nominated for a Pushcart Prize, published in US 1 worksheets, the Edison Literary Review, Podium, the Literary Journal of the 92nd Street Y, and Pens on Fire. Danita, in her conversation at the back of this book with David Rind, who will be introduced in full later, talks about the job of the artist as being somebody who pushes people out beyond their comfort zones to wander in places that they don't know and to wonder about things perhaps they haven't thought of. Danita is our own personal explorer into worlds unknown. But if you think about the line breaks in haikus, they're really about separations and breaks. But then the whole comes together. I'm not a poetry scholar, but I believe that's the case. And that's how I feel when I read Danita's work, or even better, when I get to hear it. The renowned poet, Jean-Marie Beaumont, has written that in I Call Myself Island, Danita Geltner rises to the challenge of the long poetic sequence brilliantly. Each poem, each day, presents another surprising facet, another wondrous adventure in the company of Island, moving from moments of heartbreaking intimacy and grief to those of keen, urban, always empathetic sociability. The lushness of this island is the lushness of the imagination itself, leaping fluidly from shape-shifting and time-traveling to mind-reading and even prophecy. Like all great mythic leaps, this one lands us fully into the soul of the human predicament, with all of its catastrophes, its beauties, and its enduring big questions. And David Rind, just a word on her colleague who helped to make these books possible. It is not everyone who has a Nobel Peace Prize winning physicist as her friend. An astrophysicist, a professor, a person who works in the most unimagined realms of the world. David, I see the perfect connection to working with Danita. And David Rind has helped to edit these books, as you'll hear more later on. So, Danita Geltner, I want to welcome you to the stage with your friends James Lambert and another Laura Grooms, for our first introduction to Being a City Girl, I Screamed.